Hello and welcome everyone. I am Sandeep Singh and you are watching the Animation Wizard. Okay, so today we have a topic. We are going to cover the topic lighting in Unreal Engine. Okay, we'll see what types of lights we can use in Unreal Engine. So to start, we'll jump to the Unreal Engine editor. Okay, so here we have a scene. So you can see this. We have a scene, a room. We have some kitchen. I just used a bookmark for one. You can see this something like a drawing room and a study room, and we have a second, the bookmark, and you can see it's a kitchen. Okay, so if I will check, there is no light in the scene. So here you can see it's a unlit mode. If I will click and click the lit, so you can see there is no light in the scene. Press 1. So here, okay, so you can see there is no light in the scene. So what I will do, we'll check what types of light in the Unreal Engine editor, and here we have a sorry so we have a here the light option. In my quickly add to the project option, so you can see there's a light uh, option, and here we have some default and inbuilt light in direction light, point, spot, rectangular, and skylight. So let's check direction light first, point light, spotlight, rectangular light, and the skylight. Okay, so I will create a first light. Just click and here the light option, and I will click the direction light. Okay, click. So as I click, the light is created in the scene. In outliner, you can check here my direction light as I created this light, direction light. Okay, so what I will do, I will just check where is the light. So press W and press F. So you can see if I will press G for game mode, you can see this is my light, and you can see the effect of this light. So direction light is just like a sunlight. It's behave like a sunlight. There is no matter what the position of this light. You can keep it here, there. There is no matter because it's a rotation is the matter. So if I will rotate this, so you can see this. There is effect of light you can see on your surface. So what I will do, I will keep it inside the room, or what I will do, I will just keep the one in my bookmark and use the control sorry alt and L button. Okay, so with the help of this tool you can modify the rotation and the light direction of the direction light. Okay, so you don't need to click and use the light in your scene in your camera. Okay, it's not required. So what I will do, I will just click alt and L, so you can see this your light direction. If I will click my mouse button, so you can use the light. Okay, so like this. So if just check which one is good and you can use. It's morning scene, evening. Okay, you can rotate a 360 in everywhere. Okay. So I will use something like this. Okay, so you can see this is my direction light. Yeah, so you can see a nice light effect on the surface. Here. Okay. Now I will select the light and check the detail option. So as I select the detail panel, here we have some settings of the light. Okay, so yes, here we have some mobility because this is the static, stationary, and movable. So this indicate we'll cover this topic in detail in some other lecture, but just I will give you some basic fundamental of the static, stationary, and mover. If your light is the static, if your light or object is not a moving in the scene, you will keep it static. If your light or object is a movable, it's a dynamic, so we'll keep it movable. And if you're not confirm that your object and light will be dynamic or static, so just keep it stationary. Okay, for the game mode. Okay, so here in my light we have option intensity. So this is the intensity of light, then it's a 10. If I will keep it 1, you can see the light intensity reduce, so you can see the effect in your scene. This is the 1. You can keep it according to your scene. I will keep it 5, okay, or 10, 20, so you can keep it according to your requirement. Okay, then we have a light color, so you can change the light color from here. Just click here and we have some different light color according to your daylight something, you can night scene, you can keep it something like this. Okay, then we have a source angle. Source angle, if you can see your shadow, and I will just change the source angle value, so the shadow borderline will be sharp or smooth or soft. So you can control this with the help of source angle. Okay, if you want your shadow borderline will be sharp, okay, so just keep it low. If you want to make it some smoother, softer outline, yeah, borderline, so just increase the value, so this will be the soft. Okay, and here we have some huge temperature. So if I will click here, you can use the temperature again. If I will increase the temperature, you can see it going to blue. If I will make it lower the temperature, it will the red. Okay, then we have some settings. That means it will affect the world. That means a simple like default your light will be on or off, so you can keep the effect world on and off. So you can see just like a switch button, you can on or off like this. Okay, then we have a cast shadow. This light will create a shadow or not, so I will keep it the cast shadow. Okay, and here this is the indirect lighting intensity. So there is indirect light some, so you can increase the indirect light effect. If you are using any plugins or lumen in Unreal Engine for the global illumination, you can switch on or increase the value for the indirect lighting. Okay, so if I will make it 0, you can see some dark area. If I will increase this, so you can see the bounce light. So light will be hit here directly, and after that it will bounce and lit the other area where the light is not directly reaching. Okay, so indirect lighting, I will just it's simple, the global illumination, just like a global illumination. Okay, if I will increase, you can see the light will bouncing. If I will make it 0, you can see the dark area. Okay, so it's up to you how you want to use this. Okay, the volumetric scattering intensity. For this I will use some God Rage or Light Shaft for this, so I will use. Okay, so it will use for the some fog and volumetric effect. Okay, so later I will use the in Light Shaft. Okay, so this is my direction light. Okay, so with the help of this light you can use some exterior effect like any open world effect, open world lighting. You can with the help of direction light you can use, and you can use as a sun, this light as a moon. Okay, okay, so here you can see we can control the light with the help of these settings, intensity and the temperature and the shadow. So this here. Okay, so suppose if I will change the light white, okay, this is the effect, and it will use the temperature and will temperature low like this. Okay, so this is the first light, direction light. Okay, I will off this light. This is the direction light. I'll go to outliner and I will select this direction light and I will delete. Okay, next light. So next I will use point light. Okay, just click this. So we have a point light here. Okay, I will drag. So this is a dramatic light. Okay, just like your any animated movie, we got the some effect, some dramatic effect. So I can use this light here. Okay, so you can see this is the icon for the uh, point light. It's just like your bulb. Okay, and if I'll press G, so icon disappear. This is the game mode. Again I will press G. You can see your. Okay, so I will use this light here. Okay, or any passage, any open area. Okay, so something like this. Okay, hope, or any lamp. For the lamp we can use. I don't think there is a lamp. Okay, no problem. So what I will do, I will just select this light and go to detail panel, and again same settings here, intensity. So we can keep the intensity according to the requirement. So suppose I will keep it a 5 uh, 5 is the intensity, so you can see the effect. If I will keep it 1, so you can see some dull light. Okay, so I will keep it 5, something like that, or 10. Okay, then we have a light color. I will keep the light color white because I'm going to use the color temperature. Then we have some setting, attenuation radius. Okay, so let's see what is the attenuation radius. This is the by default, this is the 1000. So what I will do, I will keep it low. Now you can see this is the attenuation radius. The attenuation radius, it will control the light travel distance. Okay, so light intensity the same, but it will travel to the this attenuation radius. Okay, so if I'll increase the attenuation radius, light will travel more. If I will keep it less, so we can control the light radius, or light intensity to the particular distance. Okay, so what I want to do, just I will keep it here on the table like this. Okay, and I will keep the intensity 7. Okay, now and change the attenuation radius. Suppose, oh nice. So I will just give it the effect something like this. Okay, again we have a source radius. The shadow will be sharp or soft. Oh, this is the source radius. Again I will use temperature, so you can give it some night scene or some yellow kind of effect, red. Okay, it's the effect world. You can on and off the light, the cast shadow like this. Same the indirect lighting, but if you are using for the night scene, don't use the indirect lighting. Okay, okay, so this is the point light. You can see the effect. Okay, so if it's a good, just click the in perspective view, and here we have some high resolution screenshot, and I will click here. So with the help of this, you can capture the screenshot or render just. Okay, this screenshot size multiple, you can increase the size. You can keep it into 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, something like this. Okay, so with the help of this, you can create a high resolution screenshot. Okay, so this is my point light. Next I will use this point light, and after that I will use some another light, spotlight. Okay, so here we have a spotlight, so you can see this is my spotlight like this. Okay, so just see, it's a simple in your Maya, and Maya something like this is spotlight. Here again we have some spotlight. Okay, just like a Maya, just go to detail panel, and here we have intensity. I will increase the intensity again around 10. Okay, then light color, attenuation radius. What is the attenuation radius here? Light will affect suppose my light is here and the surface is here, so it will affect or not. So it's depend on the attenuation radius. If I make it less, now you can see this, the light attenuation radius here, so my light will affect only from there. Okay, if I will increase the attenuation radius, now you can see this, the intensity or the reach of light, it's depend on the attenuation radius. Okay, so yes, you can increase or decrease the light radius. Okay, now the cone angle, yes, as you are aware of what is the cone angle, so I increase the cone angle, you can see, so this is the cone angle, this is the area of the spotlight. Okay, and here with the inner cone angle and outer cone angle, so you can see this, the outer cone angle. If I make it both same, keep it together, so it will create a sharp, now you can see this is the sharp cone angle. Okay, so we'll keep it something different, so outer cone angle may little bit more, little bit higher, and inner cone angle will keep it less. Okay, so here we have a inner and outer cone, same the source radius. Okay, source length, use temperature, and I will keep the temperature lower, so you can see this, the same setting, the affect the world, cast shadow, indirect lighting, like this. Okay, press G, now you can see this, the effect. Okay, this is my spotlight. So you can use the spotlight for the any lamp, street lamp, okay, or any bulb in the, or any for the chandelier. Okay, next light. So I will use this next light, and it will be rectangular light. Okay, so for this rectangular light, I will use some other scene. So here you can see we don't have a light, so what I will do, I will create a light, a rectangular light. Okay, so press W and you can call light here. So this is my rectangular light. Okay, press G, so you can see your light. Okay, so this is my rectangular light. You can see it will, the direction of this light will be, you can see from one side, only in the one side, not another side. Okay, so I will duplicate and just click. Okay, so this is my rectangular light. Okay, so you can keep it rectangular, square. Okay, just check the detail panel. We have intensity, we have a light color, we have attenuation radius, the same source. We have a source width and height. So here we can increase the source width, height. Okay, as per requirement you can change this. So what I will do, I will select this light and will place it here and will rotate. Okay, according to this shape. We'll work on some width and height. Okay, then we have some burn door. So you can see we can control the burn door here, and we'll control the light here. So you can see this, there is slope, and now I will change. Okay, nice. Okay, so we can place this rectangular light something like this. Now we have some temperature option, use temperature, and you can control the light from the blue or something like a red. Okay, then we have a source width. Okay, source width and height we control. Now we have a effect the world or not, and a cast shadow like this. Press 2, you can see this. Press G. Okay, and we have attenuation radius. You can control the light radius. Okay, done. Okay, so this is your rectangular light we can use. Next, so we have another light. I will delete this light, rectangular light. Okay, I will create another light. It's the skylight. Okay, so this is my skylight. So this light will work with your cube map or your environment, something like this. Okay, suppose if I have some environment, it will connect with that. Okay, or it will work with the direction light also. If I will create a light as a direction light, and will control this light with the help of Alt and L, and in your scene press 1 and just check Alt and L. Okay, check the outliner and search the light, and here we have a skylight. Okay, check the detail. Then here we have a real-time capture, so it's a connected with the real time with the light. That means it will work with your cube map, your environment. Here we have a cube map. You can change the cube map according to this light. Suppose if click here, there is no cube map. So what I will do, here we have a source type. Okay, I will click this. Now it will work with the cube map. So what I will do, I will just click and SL specified cube map. Now there is an option to select the cube map, and what I will do, I will just select, and here we have some different suppose select this. So you can see according to the cube map we can change the light effect. It's just simple, just like the IBL. Okay, so here we can control this. So you can increase the intensity and effect of this light also. So here intensity scale, you can see this is a simple bounce light. This is the environment bounce light, and it is working with this cube map. Okay, so if I will off this, now you can see this is the direction light. Okay, and the rest of area lit by the skylight. That means the environment, the light will be bounce and it will lit this dark area. So what I will do, I will affect the world, and you can see this. So we can control how much intensity I want. So I will press it 10. Now you can see this is my direction light effect or sunlight effect, and the rest of area is my bounce light or skylight. So you can control with the help of this 10 or 20. It's depend on you. Now you can see this is a better one. Okay, so you can call the cube map from different site like Polyhaven. There you will get a good HDRI. Okay, so you can import in your Unreal editor and you can use from here. Okay, so this is the light we can use in Unreal Engine, and we'll create our scene in interior, exterior, and some different for the different scene and environment. Okay, so so you can see this is the lights in Unreal Engine. Yeah, thanks for watching. Okay.